Hello there. Thought I'd share my shave with you. I've been doing Sterling's Black Ice all week, Monday through yesterday. And I'll shave with it again tomorrow. But I want to kind of take a break from it because I picked up a new razor. It's a Gillette Tech. It's a 57 Tech. And I've loaded it with a Gillette 7 o'clock yellow. The sharp edge is what they call it. This was a gift to me from C.R. Ausmus, Clint Ausmus, off the Shave Nook forum. And I'm going to use another gift that he gave me. He sent me a sample of Barrister and Mann's Bay Rum soap, and a couple of others too. When I get breaks between the Sterling soaps, I'll do videos of them, reviews of them and stuff. Never tried Barrister and Mann. I've heard a lot about them. I just broke off a small chunk of the soap and pushed it down into the bottom of this container just to lather with. I don't know if that's enough soap there or not. I suspect it probably will be. So we're going to go ahead and start. I want to get my face a little wetter than that. But we're going to go ahead and start whipping up some lather here. I've got my Smoke 1460 bore. And I can already, just as soon as this soap honestly didn't have a whole lot of scent on the puck, smelling the puck. But just as soon as I started hitting it with the brush, I can smell it. It's got the Bay Rum is there, but it's got a spicy note to it that I'm not sure about. It's similar to to a note that's in the Sterling Black Ice that I'm using. I'm not sure what it is, but this container is not the same one that I use for the Sterling Black Ice. It's new, and this brush, I'm not getting scent off the brush. I'm definitely getting that scent in the soap itself. I'm not sure what that scent is, but there's a spicy note to this lather, to this Bay Rum. And I quite like that. I mean, okay, I whipped up enough to put in this bowl and start a lather, and I've still got quite a bit of that little piece of the sample left. So that sample that he sent me, and what it looks like to me, what he sent was like a quarter slice off of a puck that would have been like the size of a sample puck of Sterling. I don't know if that's the case, but that's what it looks like. And this is whipping up into a lovely, lovely lather. It's got a wonderful sheen to it. It's nice and creamy. It reminds me of whipped cream or a good whipped meringue. Now, I picked that tech up. Let's start lathering my face. I picked that tech up along with a Schick Krona and another tech, one of the black plastic handled, the 51 black plastic handled tech. 20 bucks for all three of them. Of course, they weren't pretty when I got them. Like the feel of this lather. Scent is wonderful. There is a spicy note, or spicy accord, or whatever it is you want to call it. There's a background of spice to this that I quite like. Kind of reminds me of the Caribbean jerk stuff. Maybe allspice or something like that. I'm not sure, but that's kind of what it reminds me of. The tech. I've never used a tech before. I like the way it feels. You know, people on the forum say this is a very mild razor, and when I think of mild, I think on the lines of like my Lady Gillette, which is basically a super speed with a really long handle, and the Schick Krona. That I just picked up with this razor. This razor, I don't know whether it's the blade. The blade seems sharp, but it doesn't, it's not tuggy or anything like that, but I can definitely feel the blade on my face, and I like that. I'm not complaining. It's not the same aggressiveness, but it's similar to the way maybe that my Maggard MR6 feels, and probably would be maybe comparable. I've never used one, but they say the MR6 to Maggard heads are really close to, and maybe just a slightly bit more aggressive than the DE89. So I like the way the blade feels. It feels on the same order. Not the same aggressiveness, but the same type of feel. I don't know. I know I'm probably talking gibberish right now, but it's difficult to explain what I mean. But the feel of the razor is similar to the way the Maggard feels, although the Maggard is more aggressive. And so I would assume that this probably feels maybe close to a DE89. Not sure. Like I said, I've never tried one. I can tell you it is a mild razor. I can tell just by that first initial pass that I'm definitely going to need a couple more passes on this razor to get a darn fine shave, or whatever you want to call it, a good shave. Because I have yet, see, I don't, we've got all these acronyms floating around, close, comfortable shave, darn fine shave, baby butt smooth. Baby butt smooth is the only one that I can think of that really is self-descriptive, What's the difference between a darn fine shave and a close, comfortable shave? I think the difference is in the eye of the beholder. So all these acronyms, bless your heart, if you want to use them, go right ahead. But they don't do anything for me to describe a shave. So in my point of view, and the Barrister and Mann got good slickness. There's a cushion to this soap that I don't think I've felt in a lot of different soaps. The cushion to this soap is, the way this soap cushions is a little bit different. The only way that I could describe the feel is it's very luxurious. I like the feel of the cushion this soap provides. And for those of you who don't know, this straight up pass that I'm doing, on my face, this is across the grain. So anyway, back to those acronyms. I just, I got a smooth, comfortable shave, or I didn't. And if it's anything more than that, and I need to describe it, I'll do my best. But someone telling me that they got a darn fine shave, and then the next guy telling me, hey, I got a close, comfortable shave, they don't tell me anything. I've even asked questions on the board, on several boards. And basically what it comes down to is one guy's close comfortable is another guy's darn fine. In a lot of ways. So anyway, enough of that. I'm not trying to rag on anybody or anything like that. Just explaining why I don't, well, not bad, but I definitely need that third pass. But just explaining why I don't really care for the acronyms, at least in my way of describing. Now this soap is, look at that. This soap is wonderful. It feels incredibly, the lather feels incredibly soft on my face. I understand the popularity of this soap. Now that I use it, this is a top-notch soap. And I'm sitting here and I'm trying to figure out, I think I did a against the grain pass and across the grain pass, but I don't think I did a with the grain pass. I kept running my mouth and I forgot. Anyway, whatever happens, whatever happened, I'm going with the grain this time. Okay, I can feel the mildness of this razor, because I can get to a point like I can with my Lady Gillette and with the Schick Krona, where if I build up too much lather in here, it's hard to feel the blade. So definitely found the mildness factor in this razor, and that's not bad. If you've seen my last video, I don't have a problem with mildness. It's all in what you want. My initial shave with the straight, testing out the Sterling's Black Ice, I nicked my chin a couple of times, or my chin and my underneath the lower part of my lip. And so I've been using mild razors for the last couple of days. Actually, the first couple of days after that shave, Tuesday and Wednesday, I think it was. My days are running together. I used the Treat I think it's like a 1912 copy, a Junior Parade copy of a 1912 gem. And for me, with the blade that I'm using Dorcos because I can buy them locally. That's a fairly mild razor. There we go. That's a nice smooth chin. Nice, smooth, very close. A little bit on the neck right there could use, but I don't chase baby butt smooth or perfectly smooth. That's a wonderful shave. Nice and smooth. You can't feel anything this way, and you can't feel anything this way. Now when I go against the grain on my face, except for a little bit right here at the chin I can feel, but all of this here against the grain I cannot feel till I get to about right here. But I can feel it against the grain if I pull my hands like this. But with the grain, across the grain, can't feel a thing. So I like the tech. It's a wonderful mild razor. It gives a good shave. The Barrister and Mann is top notch. That's a wonderful soap. I still got, I can do another pass or two with that soap, and I've still got that much left of the piece of the sample that I pulled off of there. So wonderful on both counts, the razor and the soap. The blade, to me, I don't have any irritation that I can feel. We're going to find out with the alcohol here. And there's just a little bit of burn right here and I usually get that, but I got a little bit up higher on the cheeks too. So but I'm using the Brute. I think it goes well with bay rum. It's got almost an earthy kind of scent. So the blade, to me, it's nothing spectacular. I would definitely choose it over something like a Derby or the Dorco ST300s. I happen to have a soft spot for the 301. That's a wonderful blade for me. The crystals that came with these as well that Clint gave to me are 5 times the blade that blade is. They're the best blade that I've ever used, bar none. Very smooth, very sharp, and they lasted a long time. I got 5 shaves out of the first one, and I only bend it because I'd only done it. I've never used a DE blade 5 times, and I thought, well, it can't last. I better bend it now while it's still good, you know. So I don't know what I'll get out of the 7 o'clock yellows, but it's a good blade. It's just not anything spectacular, but if that's all I could get, I could shave with that just fine. No big deal. So Clint, again, thanks for the samples, and thank all of you for watching this video with me. If you would take a look at the Wet Shave page on Facebook and Google Plus. It's a new, there are new pages that Christopher David Bailey, I believe is his name, Chris Bailey, Mr. Irish Coffee Guy, started, and they're basically just repositories for wet shaving. If you don't do wet shave videos, you can go on and comment, but it's not a discussion board per se. They're basically repositories for this kind of thing, wet shaving videos. And if you miss your wet shaving videos and you can't find them, or you want more wet shaving videos, then go on Facebook and search I believe it's the Wet Shave Video forum or page, or go to Chris Bailey's YouTube site, and I guarantee you in his newer videos he's got the link right there. If you're hungry for that, you might end up finding a lot more wet shave videos than you realize. We're out there, meet some new guys shaving and filming. If you're into that kind of thing, I encourage you to go and check those out, as well as, don't forget places like the Shave Den and the Shave Nook and Badger and Blade and Straight Razor Place and the Big Shave on Facebook, and the individual shavers here on YouTube. There's a wealth of this stuff out there if you like this sort of thing, and we would more than welcome you. The reason that I do these is for you. I'm not running a business or anything like that. I'm just, and there's a lot of guys just like me. We're just sharing a shave. And I'm just telling you from a newbie, a new guy, that, these are new products to me, new things, and I'm kind of sharing that kind of perspective with you. There's plenty of guys on here that have been doing it for years and years and years and years, and if you're looking for that, that's here too. But I'm just a new guy, 6 months in or 5 months in, something like that. March, 5 months in. So and I really appreciate the people that have been very supportive of me and come to enjoy my videos and have encouraged me. I really appreciate it. Come and join me again the next time, And I hope that there's something in every shave that I do that helps you. God bless you.